Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy. In today's video, we're going to be giving you 3 different tips on how to make your CDL permit test very easy. That's right. A lot of people are worried about taking this CDL permit test because it can be difficult for some. But once you know these 3 tips, then it's going to make it that much easier for you. So tip number 1, you might have heard this one already, is going to be go to an actual school. A lot of people think, oh, I'm just going to save money, I'm going to go get my CDL permit on my own, then I'll go to the school after I get my CDL permit. And that's actually false. A lot of schools actually who train you on the CDL permit plus the CDL road test, you're not really saving any money. And in a lot of schools, this is what we do for a living. So if you want to come to any school, I would recommend going to the best truck driving school in the entire country, and that's Driving Academy, of course, right? That being said, why is our program so much better? We're going to give you all the skills and that you need to actually pass the test the very first time. Our course has a 95% success rate for people taking the test the very first time, as long as you follow it step by step, right? But say you're not in the area, or maybe you don't want to come to our school, whatever it is, let me give you 2 other tips that will work no matter whether you go to school or don't go to school. But the most important tip, of course, is go to an approved training provider, go to the best truck driving school around, because we'll show you exactly what to do in order to pass the test the very first time. That being said, tip number 2 is going to be, hey, how can I actually study for the CDL road test? We recommend reading the CDL manual, answering the questions inside there as well, before you actually go and take a bunch of practice tests. Because what a lot of people wind up doing is, all they're doing is they're going to pull up an app on their phone, they're going to take a whole bunch of practice tests, and they're going to keep getting things wrong until they figure out what's right, but they don't actually learn the material. And what DMV is really good at, it's being sneaky, as I'm sure you're aware. So all they have to do is take this question that you've been studying, right? They have to change one of the words in that question itself, and now it's a completely different question. So now you've been studying this question that shows blah, 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 and now they all of a sudden switch one of the words out, which requires a different answer, and now you're going to get that thing wrong because you don't know the knowledge. All you did was study questions and answers, and that's what actually is going to hurt you in the long run itself. Hey, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy. We have an amazing video for you today. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below for this video, and let's get started. So what we recommend is actually going through the CDL manual, reading through it, answering the questions inside of there, and making sure that those answers are correct. And that's one of the benefits of actually coming to our school, because we'll guide you through that entire process. You don't have to do it by yourself, and we'll make sure that you're actually on the right page and making sure that you're getting those answers correct every step of the way itself, right? Once you actually take that step, now it's time to actually go for the CDL road test. In many states, you're going to have to purchase the permit first and then go for the CDL road test second. So that being said, the tip that you have to understand is you must get 80% or better on all of the different tests. So that being said, if you're going to go for the CDL Class A license, you have to pass general knowledge, air brakes, and then combination vehicle. We recommend studying that entire book before, so that means it's going to be sections 1, 2, and 3 in the CDL manual, section number 5 for air brakes, and then section number 6 for combination vehicle. Study all of that, take any practice tests that you want after the studying is done, and then go for the CDL road test. The reason why we don't want you to just study one section at a time is because all this information builds on each other, so you actually become smarter as time goes on. That being said, you're going to go for the CDL road test. General knowledge is going to be 50 questions. You must get at least 40 questions correct. A lot of people don't know about this super secret button that can actually increase their chances of passing the test the very first time. So this is what's going to pop up. Most of the time it's going to be on a computer, it's going to be a question, and it's going to have multiple answers. Now most people will just look at the answers and try to see which one is the best fit, and they miss there's a secret button on the bottom of that page that says skip. So what does that actually do is when you click that button skip, it actually moves that question to the back of the list, right? Hey, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy. We have an amazing video for you today. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below for this video, and let's get started. So just to do simple math, right? You're going to have 50 questions. Once you get 40 passed, then you pass the test. So all of a sudden, say you're on question number 30, and you don't know that question. You don't know the answer to that question. So what should you do? Skip, because now it's going to get pushed to the back of the list, and now you're going to get the next question done, and maybe you don't know that one. All you got to do is skip. So the first time around going through the questions, you should only answer the question you're 100% sure on. If you're 90% sure, 95% sure, do not answer that question. If you're 100% sure, answer the question. If not, press skip. Because at the end, now you can actually go through the different questions that are left, and you can actually say, okay, I'm 90% sure I'm right on this question. I'm 70% sure I'm right on this question. Okay, I have a better chance of passing if I answer this question this way. So if you just use that logic behind it, where you're gonna just the first time around, only answer the questions you're 100% sure on. Anything that you're 95% sure or less, you're gonna skip. And now if you do pass the test by that point, congratulations. You don't have to worry about any of the questions you did not answer, because once you get to 40, the test is done, right? But if you do, maybe you answered 38 questions and you need 2 questions left. You have 0 questions wrong, 38 questions correct. Now that means you have all those other questions, the 12 other questions that you did not answer yet, to actually pick from and actually get 2 answers correctly, right? It's pretty simple stuff. But this only is going to work if you do step number 2, which is study the actual CDL manual, get your knowledge that you need, and then take the practice test before you can go for the real test. We say to our students that you should be getting at least a 90% or better on all of our practice tests before you can actually go for the real test at the DMV itself. I hope that this information helped you out. If you do need some hand-holding, if you do need to get to a school that actually walks you through this entire process, we actually have an online training course as well that we can sell you, where you can do this entire training course that we designed that has 95% success rate strictly from home. So if you are interested in learning more, give our team a call by checking out our website at cdldrivingacademy.com. Again, cdldrivingacademy.com. See the location that's nearest to you, and we can definitely help you out. Thanks. Have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.